Hey, thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. But I was just thinking, I hope you all having a wonderful day. Based off of everything we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay. Spiritual warfare. We'll come up with a couple of words. Um, Today we're talking about renewing the mind. I think that's the big point of it, is renewing the mind. Some of y'all out there are very important, and you need to know that um, there is no more death for you. Some of y'all need to know that you are okay, you're protected, okay? You have blessed hands, okay? You're golden, okay? Oh, I see it too. It keeps coming out, okay? So it keeps coming out, all right? This has to do, I just said that you're blessed, no more death. They can't kill you. So this is the first card, sacrifice in reverse. Okay, and redemption. I want to kind of take this redemption. Okay. I got the feeling that you get to be yourself. Okay, you're free. You got a lover coming, okay? Or you have a lover. So some of you were in a situation where you were sick. You were getting sick. Okay, and you did not know why you were sick. You had no idea that something was happening to you behind the scenes, like somebody was trying to do something to you. You didn't know this. You thought that you were like extra sick. You may be somebody that don't go to the doctor or hospital often, and you didn't know why you were getting sick. You didn't know that something had happened to you already. Okay, you didn't know that something was going on or something had happened to you. Okay. Um, and so you have been getting sick. Okay. But redemption is here. So not only I feel like you're finding out about something, you're getting like some type of spiritual downloads about it, but um, you may be actually, um, just feeling better. Like you may have removed yourself from some people or some things and you're starting to feel better. And you come to find out that something was going on that you didn't really know about. Okay? Okay? Somebody. Okay. And then I have celebration and restore. Both of them are in reverse. Okay, I seen that follow your heart earlier. Orgasm. Okay, so celebration in reverse. Okay. And restore. So somebody's not happy that they're not. Okay. So this person that may have been doing this, or these people, this person's going to be different for different people. They're not happy that something is not going to be restored. There's something that they're not going to be able to get close to someone. Okay? Somebody is not going to be able to get close to someone. Okay? Anymore. Okay? And I feel like out of sight in reverse and the fool in reverse. And they're going to see them. Okay? There's something. It's something that's being seen. Okay? Something's being seen about how somebody. Evil Eye was the next one, by the way. It's something that's being seen about how somebody was treating somebody. It's like known now. It's no longer a secret that somebody was doing something. Okay? Okay? And evil eye and bear fruit in reverse. Okay? So it wasn't good. So they were doing this, and it was hurting people around them. This was like what they were doing had bigger. What they were doing had bigger ramifications to it. Okay, than It was not benefit. So whatever this was, they may have had others involved with it, but it was not benefiting those people. Okay, what they were doing and all that they were had them other people involved with was harmful to other people. So them harming you, whoever you are, was harming others as well. Okay, but you are going. They don't like that you're going through a transformation. Okay, so I feel like as you're evolving or something like that, or you have went in to change your ways or evolve, they didn't like that. Okay, but it's not going to benefit. It doesn't benefit them. They don't like it because it doesn't benefit them. And for some of them, for some of them, you changing this from this person is not benefiting them, and they don't want you to change if they can't benefit off of it. Let's go a little deeper, okay? Because it might change a little bit, but let's see what's going on, okay? So that's where I'm at with it so far, all right? You were, like I said, I feel like you were probably getting sick and you didn't know why you were getting sick. You didn't know that something had happened to you, okay? And so I think they want you to just forget about it, you know, with the celebration and the restore. They want you to kind of just forget about it, okay? And act like nothing ever happened. But that's not going to happen, okay? Everybody sees what they were doing, all right? It's like known now that everybody sees, and you were having to transfer. They didn't like you were changing and transforming because it didn't benefit them. If you change and get better, that doesn't benefit them. And they don't like that. That's what I think, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. Let's ask our guides. See what they talking about. All right. Thank you, God. Talk to me. Okay. Restriction. Okay. So the restriction card. So let's see. You're growing. You're growing. Okay. Something is being birthed through you. You're growing. I feel like this, whatever this was, this whole journey has been about that. Okay. And perseverance in reverse. Okay. So I feel like it's more of a want energy right there. So they don't want with restriction and perseverance in reverse. I'm feeling here that they whoever this individual, which we don't know who it is just yet, we don't see it yet, but I feel like it's some X energy, but they don't. Somebody's been watching, okay? Like this is something kind of weird, but you may have been being watched somehow, and they see that you are growing, okay? Yeah, they see that you're starting to shine because it was a whole like they're seeing that you're starting to shine, okay? And what you do actually bears fruit, but they don't want you. I feel like some obstacles have been in your way. We see the sacrifice here, so they somehow try in the moon. So they somehow 2004 or 04 might be significant, but 27 could be significant too. Maybe when somebody was 27 years old. Okay. They seen that you can do anything that they want, that you can do, that you want to do, right? Anything you put your mind to. But I'm also getting the vibe that a long time ago, so this was like a long time coming, because a long time ago they have put like some obstacles in your way. So you would not, okay? That's where the restriction coming from, okay? But you were growing anyway. You were like, they did all kind of stuff, but you were growing anyway. And they don't want to see you persevere, okay? They don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you make it out of whatever type of bondage they try to put you in, okay? And now, again, how they were doing this was by making you sick. And I'm going to be honest with you. For some of y'all, they have been drugging you. So for some of y'all have been being drugged and you don't know that. Okay? Your food, your drinks have been drugged and you didn't know that. Okay? Maybe they like to make you some tea. Okay? Maybe they like to do something, make you something a lot. You know, something to some of your food. Oh, here, honey. You know, whatever it is, but you didn't know that your water, something was being poisoned and you wasn't aware. Okay? And so I feel like something came out because the redemption is there. So something came out and they're not happy about that. They're not celebrating. There's no closures right here. Self-love. Okay. So the relationship cannot be restored. Okay. Whoever did this, it was so much done that it cannot be restored. Okay. So at this point, you're getting closure on some things that have taken place. Okay. And you are beginning to love yourself. Okay. I feel like you are starting, because the closure and self-love cards are right here. Okay. So I feel like you are loving yourself. Okay. Even with them trying to, I kind of feel like this has been going on for a while. With the restriction, you were still, they thought that they were like holding you back, but you were like growing and stuff the whole time. And then over here with the self-love, the same vibe. Like, I feel like now that you know something, you're loving yourself more. Okay. The movie The Mask came on. Okay. So I feel like when a person's in the element, when they are like with somebody, almost like some double life energy. Okay. Like somebody, when they're around you, they would act one way, but around some other people, they were acting a whole nother way. So anyways, I'm like two faces. So you're starting to see through that. You're starting to get some closure. I feel like this is amongst two women. Okay. So I feel like a woman was doing this to another woman, or it was a woman that was doing this. I feel like a male energy is in his too. Like the male, this might have been happening to a male as well. But I'm looking at these two girls. Like, it could have been a good friend or somebody, but somebody was poisoning somebody. And I said poisoning. I said that clearly. Somebody was poisoning somebody. So maybe they were getting poisoned. Okay. I don't know. Something on somebody's side too. But anyways, some of y'all may have been getting poisoned. But for some of y'all, might be something else too. They may have been doing this in another way. And so, with this celebration in reverse, so you can't celebrate. And yeah, the relationship is not being restored. That's what this is saying, because there's closure and you're starting to love yourself, okay? Because out of sight. Because everybody saw what they did to you. How they try to play you like a fool. I was about to say an effing fool. But everybody's seen that they try to play you like a fool, okay? All right? And you are tired, okay? You may be tired now, okay? Your energy is being restored. It needs to be restored, okay? They were like trying to tire you out, okay? They wanted you to give up, okay? Helper, guys. Okay. They were like trying to tire you out, but you were getting help. The reason why you survived that is because you was getting help from God, from your spiritual team, okay? Is why I feel like you made it out of something. All right. And God knows that because of this, you are tired, or you've been tired. And so you're getting help. Double on the helper guide. So you're getting help. Because everybody seen they made a fool of you. So you're getting help. God could see. Okay. And they cannot get in the way anymore. Disruption in reverse, they cannot get in the way of what's happening for you. Okay. It's redemption. Because it started off with sacrifice, redemption. So you're being redeemed from what has happened. Okay, and can't nobody stop that. This person can't. They can't no longer get in the way. Okay. Okay. Goals. So you're kicking your goals, but like you're knocking out your goals. I feel like you have some goals. That flips quick. Yes, and support, goals and support. Look. And look, she got like arms and legs. Look. Hold on, let me lift this up just a little more. Goals and legs, okay? She's like from every angle, okay? You're getting help from every which way. All right, teacher and guardian, guardian and teach. Okay, so up above, okay, up above, higher realms, they seen what was going on down here or down there, okay, and on a lower, little bit lower, okay. That's how you want to put it. Okay, I'm trying not to say too much. I always try to keep it real neutral. So they kind of seen what was going on. I mean, they seen what was going on, and they're having a transformation because I talked about that transformation. They see it, okay, and they see whenever this stuff is coming. Yeah, no more interruptions. Purple and purple. So they see that somebody has an evil eye towards you, okay, while you're having this transformation. So you're not going to be disruptive. They know you're tired because what this person's been doing is obvious, it's out there, it's clearly seen now that they try to make a fool out of you, okay? And so therefore, you have some goals and they're supporting you in completing these goals, okay? Because they know that what you're trying to do is supposed to help others, but they know that what they're trying to do has no, it's not, the only other card that's flipped over, it's not bearing any fruit. It doesn't have any. Ooh, you made me nervous. Yeah, you made me nervous. My hair looking a mess too. My door open, y'all. My windows open. That looks a whole mess. Don't be listening to me. Anyways, so this was the card I was pulling out anyway. He made me want to laugh. I don't even know who it was, but it felt real personal. So anyway, success was the next card. So you're getting some help. They seen that what they were trying to do, or without the help. Why am I not getting this right? They don't want you to succeed, is what it is. They don't want you to succeed, okay? They don't want you to accomplish anything. They don't want your goals to be completed or anything. Whoever this person is, all right? I don't know what it is. I got nervous. I feel like you have maybe a lover out there that is helpful. I don't know. I don't know. It just made me smile. So there's somebody out there. You know who they are. I don't, but you know who they are. They're very helpful, loving towards you. They really love you. You just don't know. You don't know how much the person probably loves you. I'm just speaking it out. Okay, I don't know. If somebody does love you. Okay, they don't regret how they treated you though. I can tell you that by the card I just seen. So somebody might have been even listening to somebody else and what they were talking about. Okay, and somebody might have been lying on you as well. Okay, but I told you somebody some type of drug use. They may have been saying that you were on drugs. They may have been using drugs. Okay. All right, it's a little bit all over the place, just a little bit. It might be a little bit of distorted energy. It's a little bit all over the place, but that is kind of how it been. Okay, it's a man involved, and he may have had the women doing something. Maybe he sent that woman in, okay, to be a distraction to you, to mess you over, okay. But we have the King of Swords in reverse, okay. So I said it's some confusion because somebody is unclear. There's still some puzzle pieces that are missing. They don't even understand how they were able to pull something off. Like, he doesn't understand how something happened too, pictures. He doesn't understand how something happened. He doesn't understand how you are getting out of this restriction that he put you in. He doesn't understand how you made it past something, because whatever it was that was done, they felt like it's no way. Okay? It's no way that this is happening like this. Okay? Yes. It's a King and Queen of Swords. He doesn't understand how are you making it? You know what I'm saying? They're like, what is this? They don't understand how you are coming out of this, okay? And you're getting some closure just because the Queen of Swords was lying. Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay? They don't understand how you are how you are persevering because they did so much to keep you from making it. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is the Three of Wands. Okay, she just knew that you would not make it to. It was like a goal, like the finish line. Like, how is it that there was some type of like 2016? It's something happened in 2016. So they made some plans and decisions in 2016 about something. Okay, that something would happen. Oh my goodness, this is deeper for some of y'all. This is deeper than what you know, and I'm not going to go into detail about that other part because that relates. That's very specific. Okay, some of this has to do with politics. Okay, it has something to do with politics, or you would assume that it has something to do with politics. Okay, it has something to do with people in positions of power for some people, but I'm leaving that out. I'm keeping this very neutral. Okay, so back in 2016, something had happened, and they figured that they had this on lock. Okay, whatever this was, something to do with some DNA. They just knew that they had something already on lock, already figured out, like a way to stop you from running something. Okay, that they were taking something from you to keep you from being in a true position of power. Like something was being passed down to you. You were supposed to be running something, or something of that nature, something that you were supposed to be doing, and they thought that they like tricked somebody, or maybe it was even an ordained marriage, even prophecy. For it's gonna be different for different people. Okay, so ordained marriage or prophecy, something they thought that they were changing. Okay, and they did this back into whatever it was, however they did this. It was back in 20. It almost for some of y'all, these people in the background was making a bet against you, and they lost the bet. They lost the bet, and they could not believe it. Okay, and you ain't hurt over it. They, okay. I want you to take it as a resonate and put all the things that I just said together. I want you to put what I said together. Because what I just said earlier is that they try to sacrifice you. So maybe in 2016 or something sooner, they try to sacrifice somebody. Okay? And you're healing from that. Alrighty? And and it was because it had something to do with the Queen of Swords. Okay? It was because she was trying to keep you from moving forward, going into something that was already preordained or pre-orchestrated for you, that was of value, like something that was going to change your life. Okay, and so they tried to put you on display. Okay, they tried to make a fool out of you. They did. If it all depending on how you look at it, they did make a fool out of you. Okay, and it was a couple of them that came together. It got something to do with the King of Swords. Okay, so he didn't have all the information when he went out and made this decision to do this, but you're not hurt. Okay, you don't even care. Alrighty, and there was somebody may have been secretly married, and they never told you, and they did it to spiritually mess you over. Put it all together. I'm telling you, it's gonna be pieces that you got to put together. Somebody was already married to somebody else, and they didn't tell you. They were already in a relationship and did not tell you. Okay? So, but whatever this setup was, okay, they had did this whole setup. And whatever this setup was so you would not so you wouldn't be restored. So you would not be able to move forward in life. So you wouldn't be able to run whatever was yours to run, whatever was supposed to be happening, whatever relationship you're supposed to be in, power couple or whatever was supposed to happen. They didn't want you to succeed in that. So they did some things. Somebody did make a bet. Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Somebody may have been a secret marriage for real, because you're not in regret. Okay, I have this. You're not in regret. Okay, 5 of Cups. All right. You still have options. So even if you didn't get to be with somebody, so maybe they end up marrying behind the scenes. She was like out of sight. So maybe behind the scenes something happened too, so they could like marry somebody else or connect with somebody else to be in a way of what y'all had going on, whatever. Remember, it's gonna be different for different people, but you're okay. Like, I feel like you're not really hurt anymore. You don't really care about that, especially that secret marriage. You don't really care because you're victorious anyway. You're not in any regrets because you're going to be victorious anyway. You're going to be successful because you are getting help. Okay, the divine has stepped in and is helping you. It's almost like somebody may have threw it, because like I said, this reading kind of all over the place, but it kind of almost feels like somebody threw their life away, like they chose something other than what they should have, and yeah, and they kind of threw their life away because while this person was trying to do this to prevent you from stepping into your position or whatever, you still, it was like a blessing in disguise. You still about to be living your life. You don't have no regrets. Okay, so you still about to be living your life. It was almost like an illusion for them that they thought that they can come in and do all of this. All right. So I'm just recapping. Okay, they tried a long time ago. They put you in some type of bondage. They tried to put you in bondage long ago. Okay, and they're not and try to take you out because you were persevering. Okay, they didn't want you to, so they tried to take you out, but you're being redeemed from that. Okay, I see energy, your wings of fire is still flowing. You are becoming energetic again. Okay, and again, some of you didn't even know. You just knew that you were getting sick, but you couldn't understand why you were getting sick. Okay, defamation is in my mind too. So somebody may have lied on you and said that something was happening a certain way, but it looks like behind the scene that this was somebody that was close to you too. So the really bad part is that this was somebody that was close to you. Okay, they might consider them really close. Okay, these I see somebody a dead child. So on the Queen of Swords. So maybe they try to take out your kids too, if you have kids. I didn't want you to be able to have any. Okay. For some of y'all. I just felt a whole bunch of love right now. I have to say that. I don't know what in the heck this is, but I'm like, goodness gracious. I am feeling like a loving energy. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. I feel it right now. So, and maybe it's the love for oneself, okay? Because so y'all relationship is over though. So whoever this Queen of Swords is, this King of Swords doesn't understand why, you know, you're not having to that you're not struggling like that, okay? Because they put a lot of blockages in the way of you, and they're not understanding how you are able to maintain and survive, you know, because they did a lot. And big on the sacrifice part, but that didn't work. Okay, and that's been a theme for these past couple of weeks. So that lets me know that a lot of people have been going through this. This is not a one person situation. Quite a few people have been in a situation where somebody was trying to sacrifice them and take away their destiny. They are part of a bigger picture. These a lot of these people. Okay, and it's the same spirit though, because when we're dealing with spirits, it's not that many of them. It's a lot, but it's not that many. So you're going to be kind of dealing with the same spirits, and them spirits is going into different bodies. I'm just telling you from another perspective, from being real with you, okay? And so this spirit that's in these entities, okay, that's been dealing with a lot of y'all, because it's not going to be the same for everybody. Your stories is going to be a variation, like a kaleidoscope, okay? It's going to, you know, you look at it at different angles. It's the same spirits, but y'all are the bodies that these spirits go into, okay? Whether it's the spirit of love, whether it's the spirit of envy, whatever these spirits are, you need to understand that when y'all are dealing with these type of matters. I hope that whoever y'all catches this video, I hope that makes you understand this. This is why they say casting out spirits out of bodies, okay? They said Christ casted out 7 spirits or whatever that were in a woman. What that means is that there's different spirits that attach to a body, an entity, a vessel. They can all be in there together, okay? I was going to tell that story. That's another one about Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. The 7 dwarfs is the spirits, okay? The 7 deadly sins. Okay, but we'll talk about that on another occasion. All right, so anyways, back to this. So there's a woman. This is the Queen of Swords is usually considered a wise or older woman. There's a woman, and I'm assuming that she, let me pull these cards, but she knew a thing or two. She knew how to manipulate energy. Okay, she had to know how to manipulate energy. Okay, so she knew something. This was person was close to this woman was close to y'all. Okay, to a male and a female. Okay, um, and was keeping y'all sick. You was wondering why you were sick. That's because they were doing stuff to keep you sick. Like I said, somebody has been getting drugged too. Okay, some of y'all have been getting drugged, and I know that because I've seen the word too many times. It's in my energy that somebody had been being drugged. Okay, and this person may be being drugged often. All right, um, but anyways, you're getting closure to it, and you loving yourself. You understanding that this is what happened. Okay, because whoever this woman was actually married, secretly married to somebody, to this King of Swords and Queen of Swords. They were a couple. Okay, they're a couple. They're a couple. I don't know if this couple has been targeting folk. He's showing up as a King of Swords in reverse, and maybe because he's not really like that, but he was like that because of the information that he got. He thought he had to be like something that he didn't necessarily have to be like. He was getting fed the wrong information, and so he didn't have to be like what he was being like. You feel me? He just didn't know. And he didn't understand why he was so sick. He thought that it was all this going on. He may have been thinking that some other woman was making him sick and all that, but all the whole time, it's this woman that he's with that's making him sick. It was this woman that was close to him. It was this man that was close to her. For both of y'all. Okay? Okay. So anyways, yeah, it was like, and you see, I'm serious. Like, so some of them, they was like in a secret relationship together. It was like your friend. Somebody, for some of y'all, it was like your friend, a family member, or something. They was secretly sleeping with somebody else that you were with, like a lover. Um, for some of y'all, yeah. So somebody they were secretly in a relationship with, but yeah, they were. They may not even been for some of them they're not. They may not even been really married. Maybe they wanted them to choose them. Okay, but or maybe spiritually they were married, like in another realm they were married. But you're not heard about any of it. You're not worried about it. He ended up picking the other person or whatever. But this is the person that is a bad person. This person is poisoning or hurting somebody. So anyways, you're not in regret. Okay, you are still being successful. So even though it was like a blessing in disguise, even though you're not with them, you're just fine. Okay, your goals are being met. You're being held by the spiritual realm, and you're still going to be living a life of luxury. Okay, with the nine, I should have said what they were. So that was the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, at the end. All right, that's how it's ending. All right, and they are helping you and supporting you because it's okay, because the evil eye, because it's not them have thrown you the evil eye is not even gonna get them anywhere anyway. It's not even getting them anywhere. Okay, so we got here purification and cruelty. Ooh. Ooh. There's some type of purifying from abuse. And his eyes were blindly. Oh, wow. So you could not see. Like I said, this is absolutely going with what I said. So, purifying. Religious and general conflicts. Okay. They didn't like, somebody did not like the way that you were. The person is clearly an angel. Okay, so somebody here may have been an angel. And Somebody thought that they could make you into what they figured, that the way that you worship God, or the way that your relationship with God was inappropriate. They didn't like your relationship that you had with God. And they thought that they could secretly beat you and change you. Okay? It was very cruel. Okay? With the cruelty. Okay? This was a family. This is somebody you saw as family. I can tell you that by the numbers that I see here. Okay? They thought they were going to change somebody by beating them. 15 and 39. Okay? Because they don't like that they're ignorant about how you communicate with God. Spiritual communication. Okay? So they were trying to delay you from stepping into your divine power. Oh, wow. It was unsuccessful because what they were doing was only making you learn more. Okay? It was a big mistake. Okay? They made it seem like that you guys were like one. It was a mistake, okay, for them to make it seem like you were the same person. So this woman was making it, somebody was trying to make it seem like you were the Queen of Swords. They were doing something in some type of way to make it seem like you were the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords. Like make it seem like you were an evil man, or that was an evil woman, okay? Because your natural state, or what was destined for you, was prosperity in the spiritual realm, and because what's in above will come onto earth. So you coming up is the fall of some wicked nations. I'm gonna say this again. As you rise up, so you must be, that's for someone specific, okay? You, and honestly, a part of the collective, I would say that, like, you rising up is the fall of wicked nations, okay? And this is happening on a spiritual level, okay? You have divine grace, okay? I feel like you may have been lazy in some areas, okay, and maybe neglectful, okay? You may have, or these people were, okay? It might have been you, but you have divine grace. Maybe, I don't know how you were being lazy. Maybe about finding out some information, or I feel like you haven't been taking care of some things like you supposed to, and it might be because of the sacrifice, like you're tired. Remember, because of the exhaustion. So it's been seeming like, okay, so because you're exhausted, it seems like you're not taking care of your business like you're supposed to. Okay, but you've been getting help and support. You got divine grace on your side, okay? Because you are healing yourself. It says universal medicine. So I feel like you've been healing yourself, okay? You have maybe made some promises that you haven't kept, okay? Or they made some promises that they were promising something to some people, okay? I kind of feel like they've been making promises to people and they couldn't keep them. But I also feel like you may have been making some promises and it seems like you're not keeping them because of what's going on with you. You're healing yourself with the universal medicine. Okay, the angelic realm is helping you. Okay, so you are being atonement of errors and pride. Okay, so the evil eye. All right, so somebody has been forgiven for their mistakes. Somebody has been forgiven for their mistakes. It could have been you, collective. And for some of y'all, the person, this King of Swords in reverse, it may be getting forgiven for some of his mistakes, okay? He could be forgiven, but he's dealing with pride. So for some of y'all, he's dealing with pride, but he could be forgiven. But he's in his pride, okay? Okay. For some of y'all, somebody, you may be a loyal person, or you have some, you may be a loyal person. I feel that. But also, you have some guides or somebody that is loyal to you. So maybe this person that didn't know, it might have been somebody in cahoots with the others, but they didn't really know. And that's why they were helping or whatever. But they are really loyal to you. You got some people out there that are really loyal to you. They, um, I feel like when it comes to you in the spiritual realm, you are a loyal person, but this was like a learning lesson for you, the knowledge you learned about good and evil. I feel like if it was like a test and to see how loyal you were to God, and I feel like that's why you're being healed with universal medicine. I also feel like you may be going into helping people heal. Okay, that was a promise. I feel like that was made. False promises. They might have think that you can heal. I feel like you're a healer, and you may be about to heal some folks. There's a lot of angel stuff at this end. As a matter of fact, everything is angel at the end of this. So now at the end of this, I feel like spirit has taken over, which spirit was involved the whole time. But anyway, spirit, the Most High has come through, sent the angels to do their part and to help you because there's a lot of angels here at the end. This is all angel side of things. Over here in the middle of this, you're dealing with both sides of the fence. Okay, you're dealing with a lot of, in the middle, the delays, unhappy voyages, all of that. That's a lot of other stuff going on. But here at the ending, this is like a happy ending because you got success, your goals are being met. You now know about good and evil. Okay, somebody is loyal to you. I also said something about some lover energy. So I feel like you have a lover that's loyal to you. Um, but also, and your lover may be an angel. How about that? Maybe your lover is an angel. Maybe this is amongst two angels. Um, I also feel like there's a woman out there that might be a good friend that's loyal to you as well. She may be an angel as well that's in the midst that you can't really see what she got going on. So it's gonna be different for different people. But yeah, they had you in bondage for a long time. It was some type of bondage that they had going on for a long time, and they were trying to delay you and keep you from prophecy. Okay, keep you from being with who you're supposed to be with, or loving yourself. Okay, trying to delay you from being in your divine power. Because it's really about power. Usually, the seven deadly sins is involved. This is about somebody being in power, and the energy is a little bit confusing. I don't even want to say it's confusing, but it's confusing because that is how they did this. Like they did this with a whole lot of confusion, a whole lot of sorcery and confusion had to be in play. Okay, but at this end, I can already tell you off back by what I see is that you are being really supported and helped in the end, and you're going to be successful. And they did not win on sacrificing you, but this was a setup. I can tell you that this was a setup to make a fool out of you and keep you from your divine power. You have divine grace. You made some mistakes, for sure. I don't know if you made a whole bunch of them, but you made. And the angel and the angelic realm. Whoever is the person that did this, um, because we're talking about divine grace. Look, so it's a marriage. This is a marriage because there's two rings there. So he went against his own self. It's another angel that went against themselves out of ignorance. Delays. She did this to the Queen of Swords. Did this right over the Queen of Swords. She did delays to keep them out of their divine power. Because if she was doing this like this, then she can keep power over them. He or she was doing this to keep power over someone. They knew exactly what was going on. They maybe they didn't know fully, but like sometimes the energy I pick up from a lot of what happened or what's been happening is like when the stage is set on something, okay, and they just throw people in at any point, And the people don't necessarily know what's going on. They only have the information that they have, and they have to go through life and go through things with this information. Okay, and it's like just a test to see what you would do. Like, what would you do? Like that TV show on Channel 7, what would you do if this happened? What would you do if this was here? If a person was sitting next to you and they were blinded and they had $18 billion next to them, are you going to help them? And they're blind and somebody just dropped them off right there like that. Are you going to go and steal all their money and leave them like that? Or are you going to, do this or do that? You know what I'm saying? So, if I put you in enough poverty, are you going to go and start stealing to go get them, get the money? I've learned though that people in low energy, whatever energy you get into survival mode. When a person is in survival mode, they'll make all kind of decisions that are not the best decisions. They're making the decision on what they feel like their worth is, what they're worth, what they believe that they're worth, what they think the next person think they're worth, what they feel like they can do. They're making decisions and doing things based off of that. What spirit is connected to them? That has a lot to do with it. But anyways, I'm going to leave that there. Let me see. I had some cards I had left out. I don't even know. It's kind of wasn't complete. So, but I will say this. This is what it started with. These cards I feel like it's valid too. So you started with this. This is what you ended with. So you went through a very unfortunate time, and you're ending with the Ten of Cups. I believe this is still a part of this because I have put these aside first. Okay. This is what you started with, you ending with. Okay. You got to be careful. It was definitely somebody close to you. Because it has to be somebody close to you, or else it wouldn't hurt. I always say that. It's the truth. Let me see. I'm going to go one more deck. Let's see if we can go any. I mean, we kind of went. We did go kind of. I think that's what I love about this new deck. It kind of gets really clear. There's no questions about it. It'll tell you because it's dealing with angels and demons. I think your biggest error is that you didn't know you didn't have any knowledge of what even led you this way, was that you had no knowledge of good and evil. You didn't really understand and you had to kind of go through it because you were around bad people probably a lot of your life, and you thought they were good people for 31 years. And you thought that they were good folks. Like, you just thought that that's what life was. I don't know how you got tricked or what had happened, but you just loved people, and you were dealing with certain folks, and you didn't know that these people, you didn't know. Somehow you were tricked, and it's got to do with some type of sorcery. I'm telling you now. It's going to have to be. Okay? Ooh, I ain't seen this one. I've never seen this card. That's what I love about cards. It's like the right ones, when the energy shifts, the right ones come out. It's got a lot to do with some earth energy. Love and harmony combine and around our souls intertwine, while thy branches mix with mine, and our roots together join. Why am I having a hard time reading this? Harmony. Okay, it's earth energy. So on earth, what are we seeing? They look like there are trees planted. It looks like some stuff is kind of like on one side desolate, on the other side is growing. So love and harmony. Okay, so and the main word I saw was balance. So this here, there is another person. This is definitely between a couple of people, maybe, or maybe it's the harmony of body and spirit. Maybe it could be body and spirit. Okay, but whatever it is, there's some balance being stored. Okay. All right, harmony and cooperation was in reverse. And this is right in the middle. And energy in reverse. Oh, wow. And energy in reverse. Okay. All right, God, say it. So I feel like you got to be careful, snake. So instead of working with you and trying to cooperate with you, They want to take your energy. Okay? So instead of working with you, they rather take from you than to work with you. They want to control you. They don't want to see you as a leader. They want, because that's prosperity for them. They don't want passage. And I'm telling you, in reverse, they don't want you to move forward in this. Okay, so they don't. That is the basis. There's some people since 2018. Okay, there are some people that are a person or this organization or whoever this man and woman or this woman is. They don't want you to move, like they were trying to gatekeep on you. They don't have any, their evil eye doesn't bear any fruit, so it doesn't matter what they want. They have, like the word said, the heathen will have, what ain't gonna be nothing the heathen can do, okay, to stop you. So that's number one, what they have to know. But they don't want you to move into your prosperity, because remember, so it's, for some of y'all this is deeper. If it's going to bring down some type of bad stuff when you are rised up. Now it's going to be different for different people, because for some people it's political, for some people it's going to be just as simple as the street gang, or for some people it might be some other type of organization that's wicked. It could be a medical organization, because I already said over here that you're a healer. Okay, so at the end you're a healer, so it could even be a medical conglomerate that don't want you to do something because they know that it's not going to be beneficial. If you sparks a light on you and you shine and all this comes out, that you are able to do this and people can heal themselves in such a way, they're not going to use you. Talking about universal medicine, okay, Reiki, then they don't make money anymore. So again, it's a bigger picture. This is a lot, because it's like complex. And what I felt when I was doing this reading, when I started it, it felt like puzzle pieces. That's why I said, okay, put it together. This is because it's simple and complex at the same time. I said this earlier when I was talking to my child. It's simple and complex at the same time. Okay. I think this is it. So they don't want you to move forward, whoever this is, but they rather not work with you. Okay. They'd rather not work with you. I'm going to leave this here. Some fossils. That person thought they was hitting the head on the left side. I don't know. Somebody may have been hitting the head on the left side. Okay. That's double energies. This is air. Air and earth. So it might be some air and earth sides involved. Okay, but energy is in reverse. The snake. And ultimately, if we take it there, they deal with the snake. Okay, they deal with the snake energy. Okay. So that might be where they're coming from, that level of hell, because they're like, yeah, they might be coming from that level of hell. Okay. All right, so I hope this helped. Yeah, so you may be you're not alone. That's for sure, because you got angels and stuff with you. But it might feel like you're alone, but you're really not alone. Okay? It may feel like you're alone, but I promise you are not alone. Okay? I'm about to hurry up with this one. Let's see. Okay? I'm going to do one for the men. I'm going to do one reading for the men. I hope it'll come out just right. Men, I feel like people that have been hurt and abused, there's some things that we just ain't been talking about. And I kind of want the cards to kind of fall where they may, because it's a big deal. This has a lot to do with slavery and slavery energies that have been remaining present. Okay, and it's just not it. Okay, abundance. All right. So, divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. Okay, so abundance. It came out in reverse. So, that's where you at with it. But yes, if you go back and deal with certain people, I feel like that is ultimately what they're trying to take from you or keep from you, of your abundance. Okay, and that's in your nature to be abundant. Okay, this reading went way too long. Perfectionism. I think that okay, so perfectionism, permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It is the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. And this was reversed too, so I feel like you already know that it's okay to not be perfect. Okay, and I think a lot of these might be just in reverse, like they might, because it's too many of them, or maybe. So I feel like you already know. I'm gonna pull one more. It's okay not to be perfect. Maybe they want you to. They want to seem like everything is perfect. It's something about somebody's reputation probably on the line. Um, okay, but you don't need to worry about that. You already know to give it to God. All right. Yeah, they don't want to cooperate. They rather take over. They don't. They want to take over. They don't want to cooperate. They rather just drain you of your energy. But you ain't got to worry about it. Because their evil eye don't bear any fruit. Their evil eye don't even matter. Okay. So I think, yeah, he was staying sick too. He was sick too because she was trying to poison him too. If I put all the puzzle pieces together and have it like she was married to somebody, it was something about getting his paper. Because that female, way she did her hands like that, I seen that already. The way she did her hands about the money, I seen a woman do that. He thought that this person was his lover, and she wasn't even his lover. He picked someone. He picked someone based off of what he thought was it. Because I see this over here at the end. Physical and moral imperfections. He thought somebody looked better. This has been coming out a couple of times. This man thought that this woman had to be the it because she looked more like a goddess to him. She looked really beautiful to him. That she had to be the one. Self-acceptance, it came out in reverse too, okay? And that means that you already are in this energy. So all these came out in reverse. You already know that you're going to be abundant, that to not be perfectionist, and that you have to accept yourself, love yourself, okay? So nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine, okay? So that's where the harmony comes from, okay? The harmony comes from you, body and spirit, okay, being as one, okay, body and spirit being as one. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. It was all over the place, but I hope you got the meaning of the matter. The cards did come out a way. You're not about to reconnect with somebody that thinks that you're reconnecting with them. You're not about to, okay? And for some of you, you may have left a woman. The male may have left her and is not going to get back with her. And for some of y'all, it might be a family member that you're not going to reconnect with because they've been trying to, they've been doing all that I just said, okay? Thought that they was going to beat you to make you an angel. They thought they were going to beat you to change you, but blindly, though. You're blindfolded. An angel that was blindfolded, yo. They could not even see that they were being abused. They couldn't see who was behind them, and they were on the back of somebody else. An angel. Okay. They thought that they were purifying you, but really they were doing the total opposite. Because what they thought was pure wasn't even pure. What they thought was pure to them was not even pure. It was the total opposite. So you were being restored and purified from what you've been through. What they were doing was something straight evil. This has been going on, though, for a long time. It was very cruel behavior. They may have been even doing it to your children too. Because that one look, or it might have been happening as a child. Because that looked like a kid. That angel's a small one, like a cherubim. Someone that's full of, you know. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, she was trying to make it seem like y'all the same person, like y'all was connected. And that might be why he was fooled. Somehow, whatever she was doing, pretending to be you. Somebody was pretending to be you. Because she was trying to take your spot. Make you sick. And then, you know, and then I did a reading that if it's easier if you're sick, it's easier for them to throw magic at you. It's easier for the stuff to bind because your aura is not high enough to block it. So when you're sick, which is the connection of why people mainly get sick in the winter, but that's another story. I know I can't tell y'all everything. I can't tell you everything. But the little that I can try to help you with to understand life a little better so you can be a better person, I try to tell you. I can't tell you everything though. But if I could tell you something that's going to help you, understand a lot of time when you're feeling things, especially if you're highly susceptible to feeling things, sometimes you got to understand it's not you. You feeling the energies around you because everything is energy. So you're feeling the energies around you. Okay? It don't even be you. All right. I'm out of here till next time.